believe in the unseen. Look, but don't make your eyes strain. And like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane.
Thanks for joining us on this 2K broadcast. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines.
An 0-3 record against these guys. They know this team so well. They know what's coming, but they just cannot stop it. A depressing situation to be in.
Well, this is where Suggs is most dangerous, when he gets a little room to operate.
To the inside, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Embiid drops them both. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
Pass to Nesmith. The three is up. That shot, no good. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. We played just over a minute here in the first.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And stolen by Bamba. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism, because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Embiid gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Hamilton. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Banchero. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Left side, Maxey. 4 on the clock. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 6.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Suggs outside. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 11.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Maxey with it. No points yet. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Black, left side. Pass to Jackson. The 3. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Maxey. Off target at the rim. Magic leading by 9. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Black. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. That one falls.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Maxey. He's scoreless. Screen by Embiid. Down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
It's stolen by Maxey. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Magic out in front. They're up by 11. And we'll get We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
2 strong points from Embiid. His MO is to own the painted area.
Pass to Patterson. Back to Suggs. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Magic leading by 11. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The drive by DiVincenzo. Comes up empty down low. Embiid drawing the double team. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by Patterson.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Back to Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Patterson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Patterson's got his first 2 points of the night. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Well, Suggs is an elite on-ball defender. We don't see a lot of blocks by a guard. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Patterson. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Here's Patterson. Maxey surveying the D. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Black. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And he comes up with a bucket. Black's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, no threat through contact. Black doing what he has to for the bucket.
Maxey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Clock at 6. Here's Maxey. Basket's good. Maxey's got 6.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Oh, swiped away. Reddish on the wing. Yet to see a basket. Outside Neesmith. Driving to the basket. And here's Maxey outside. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 12. Here's Black. Inside. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Termination. Banchero won't be stopped.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Outside Neesmith. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Bamba.
Everything right except the finish. You have to keep focused all the way through the play.
And so it's Orlando liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back after this word. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Suggs, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Embiid, high post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Into the lineup for Indiana, number 23,
Now Suggs. 15 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The free throw drops for Banchero.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Screen by Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Suggs surveys the D. There's a screen. Pass to Patterson. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Well, I like when Suggs takes initiative on offense. These drives to the rim help get him going.
Outside Maxey. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here. And he knocks down the first one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Embiid. Orlando with the rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Suggs, no good.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Nembhard. And he drains the quick shot. Nembhard's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Patterson. And stolen by Nembhard. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And one young guy who's really a good on-ball defender, Anthony Black.
Yeah, B.A., that's where he's made an immediate impact. He's a big guard, a smooth athlete, great body control, really tough to get past him, B.A.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Orlando making a switch here. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Up top, Black. Pass to Bamba. The free ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020. He's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Yeah, one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. With to mark. No problem from Nembhard as he finishes at the rim. Nembhard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice little floater there. Soft touch.
Pass to Riley. And here is Bamba. Embiid covers. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. That one drops for him. Jackson's got 8.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The teardrop. And it's good for 2.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Johnson. What a terrific move that is. And the Magic lead by 21.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Maxey. Oh, he misses the reverse. And so it's Orlando sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Maxey. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Riley. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jumper.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Right wing. Embiid inside. It's hauled in by Patterson.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jackson outside. Counted from distance. Jackson's got 9 points now in the second half.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
He's so tough to stop. Even when you hit Embiid, he possesses the strength to muscle shots in.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Well, that's a confident shot right there. Banchero testing the waters from way beyond the arc.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, BA, I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, BA. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Here's Suggs. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
He beat the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Pass to Banchero. Now here's Black. And here's Suggs. Here's Watson. Suggs. The rebound by Maxey. Indiana on offense. Plenty of space. It doesn't go for him.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Suggs.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
While Maxey is an elite shooter, Tyrese is at his best using his speed, going downhill.
Black outside. Drills it from deep.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. Showing
Bus chain, watch plane, I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, like veneers. Came in this game thinking was my peer.